In 2020, the export of wine and spirits from Georgia amounted to $343 million. Exports of alcoholic beverages increased by 3.8% to $132 million. The leader in the ranking of the spirits industry in 2019 is the company Ascanelli. Its revenue amounted to more than 63 million gal. It's followed by Sarajishvili, whose income in 2019 was more than 45 million. Next comes the largest importer, GD Alco, with revenue of more than 43 million gal. Alcorium earned more than 24 million and Smugglers more than 11 million gal. 2020 was tough on top performers. The checkpoints gathered some voices to show you the real impact and how the renowned brands adapted to the pandemic. Sarajishvili was founded in 1883 and as the largest wine brand, it also made a name for itself in 35 countries. This centuries-old experience of the company has overcome the difficulties of the past year.
Pandemic has caused great problems not only in Georgia but all over the world. This year was not very active in tourism. Everything was closed for a long period and time, which of course had a negative impact on sales of our product. Also, due to export markets, the situation was similar everywhere. Given the situation in the world, 2020 can still be considered a fairly normal year.
Jim Sherry is the first Georgian whiskey brand founded in 2017. Its founder said that in 10 years, the brand will become noticeable in world markets. At this stage, Jim Sherry produces 3 types of whiskey aged in Saperavits, in Andali and brandy casks, and is exported to 7 countries. The company's revenues fell, but during the pandemic, they were able to enter new export markets and maintain prices. Moreover, the first distillery equipped with modern technologies was also opened.
Despite the difficulties, we entered the new markets. For example, we reloaded products in Germany. Despite the great difficulties, we are also entering the US market. In general, problems during logistics processes have become significantly more frequent. There were really big contradictions in this regard.
GD Alco, which for 15 years is the largest importer of premium alcohol in the country and introduces such well-known whiskey brands as Jack Daniel's, Jameson, Martin, Johnnie Walker, Baileys and Jägermeister. 2020 was full of challenges for this company, with revenues down 40% from 2019.
As a result of the complete closure of the HoReCa sector, revenues were reduced by at least, which was compounded by a change in consumer behavior due to an unstable and unpredictable situation. Accordingly, the so-called diligence and restrained spending, which was reflected in the company's sales. As a result, we face the transition from an expensive product to a cheaper one on the part of the consumer.
In conclusion, this year the expectations of the companies are positive. It's true that the easing of regulation and vaccinations are promising, but industry representatives also see risks. The difficult economic situation in the country hinders the production and sale of premium alcohol.